day of Vampyr. Yesterday we started to wipe out the docks, got through the Mary boss fight, and woke up and the docks were obliterated, which meant I lost collectibles. So what I did was I reloaded my game, since I am a PlayStation Plus member, and activated the file again, and then replayed through the fight. Now, on the bright side, if I can get to the civilian menu, I do have a lot of people to heal here, but I already did it. Whitechapel needs a little bit of healing. But the great thing is, because the only person I ate was Sean, the docks are actually okay. Like, they're stable. They'll never be healthy again with the pillar being dead. But, oops. But, on the bright side, the docks are alive. And I think the funny thing is, it's actually better than the last time when we did leave Sean alive. Because when we left Sean alive, Lottie and Giselle just went their own path, and Dyson went all Volcot on us. So this actually worked out really well. There were a few people that needed healing the next day, which I already took care of. But I'm pretty happy that the docks are stable. So we'll take what we will. But today we're going to go ahead and start on the West End. I have a few people in Whitechapel to heal, but I'll do that as I get... Because the West End, we're going to try and get the Braille document. That way I can start doing the Mason side quest and soon take over all of the Whitechapel. We do still need to reach level 5 before we do that, and I believe you reach level 5 before before the question about the pillar of Whitechapel, or not Whitechapel, the West End. So we'll probably take care of Whitechapel then, especially since the West End and Whitechapel are so well connected. But let's go ahead and get started. Should be able to hopefully finish the hostile playthrough this week. That is my goal. So I did already read the letter. That reminds me. Where'd my cell phone go? I did take a picture of the document when Sean Hampton died. So let's go ahead and read his nice obit. Well, it's not really his obit, it's more so his murder report in the newspaper. So, real quick, just because I think those documents disappear the moment you start the new chapter. Yeah, they do. So, let me go ahead and read this. It is with a heavy heart that I must report the murder of Sean Patrick Hampton, founder of the Hampton Asylum and renowned benefactor of the East End. A parishioner who had come for morning mass found Sean at 6 a.m. Police are currently investigating the crime. It's hard to imagine what might have motivated such villainy. Sean, also known as the Sad Saint, was a philanthropist, a lover of mankind, who was deeply loved in return, a man of faith who devoted his life to nurse the poor and the sick. Aside from food and care, he all churches would reject. Sean will be missed dearly, and the consequences of his loss are already felt. Without his charisma, the closure of his night shelter was inevitable. Many people are now living in the cold and contaminated streets. Without a roof, men and women will get sick, some will die, and no one will do anything. The murderer did not only take a life, he extinguished hope in part of the town that desperately needed it. See, now this is funny how bad they're making this sound when I actually have the docks stable and everyone that we know is alive. I actually slept at the docks before going to fight Mary to use the experience for Sean, and the shelter's still alive. It's just his room is like boxed off because it's a murder scene. So I thought that was hilarious that it's saying that it's been shut down. Sean was a ray of hope in East End, and for having met him many times, I can affirm that his goodness extended past his faith. He was a good man, a truly good man. His loss is a catastrophe, and I cannot picture what sick mind a deplorable turn of events might have brought this tragedy upon us. May the Sad Saint rest in peace and watch over our mediocre souls. It's a very touching write-up, but my goodness, they make it sound like the docks are over. So the upgrades I did get real quick is I did level up the blood spear, so now it shoots a bigger spear. And then I think I just boosted the healing boost since I couldn't boost Abyss yet. But hey, we're level 21 now. And now I have no fear of falling asleep. Except for the Whitechapel. Like I said, Whitechapel needs some healing. One of the guys has the aphasia, I think it is, and I don't want him to die. Is the only reason why I'm not sleeping. But off to the West End. Oh no, I am going the right way. Okay. As I'm running into a wall while setting up YouTube. There we go.
There's one of them! Watch yourselves!
We've actually been using the giant club I found in the basement. Unless I need, like, blood. Which, actually, I do need blood right now. Ah, that feels better. Back to the mace. But you can see the mace does a heck of a lot of damage. Wow, he is fast. Ah, the West End. Oh, not you again. You're probably the worst thing of this story, in my opinion.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrel.
I insist you be quiet!
You be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to it.
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Oh, that's right. The Ekons start showing up.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Alright, we got the blood back. And from what I was reading, the one downside of this weapon is it doesn't have a parry move, because apparently parries work well on bosses. But I never really had issues with bosses aside from McCallum, given the fact that he had the cheap maneuvers. But that's chapter 5, so we've got some time. And I should, like I said, I think it's either after you fight him or before you fight him, you get to mesmerize level 5. So I'll start wiping out districts then. At that point. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, no, I am not. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. I think I'm going to go this way real quick, so I think that's a shortcut to the docks. Yeah. Wait, is that 2 of them? I do not remember ever having to fight 2. That's not good. Alright, we might need to be fast with these guys. Let's kill one of them. Wow, that, like, slaughtered him. Hello, big boy. Oof. Oh, he had his shield up. Shield that. Oh, that didn't do that much on him. Not as much as I like. That ought to help. I have to admit, that blood shield, if you can get it leveled up, is pretty impressive. Give me your blood. Uh-oh. No, no, no! Not my neck! Oh, I dare. Get the shield off. There we go. Whew! I got a little rough with 2 of them. Oh, that's right. They usually drop the gun parts. I remember that being a little obnoxious. It's like I don't use the guns that frequently to require fighting them. Alright, so there's no door there. That's all I cared about more so. Alright, back to the West End. Wow, these guys are low level. Ow! How did he even know I was there? I apologize. You were just in the way. Look, I just saved your life. I saved your life! Didn't have to be that way. Did not have to be that way. Looking to see if there's a door somewhere. Actually, I want some of your blood. Scream all you want, it's not gonna help you. Stupid newborn is right. Why am I involving myself so needlessly? Oh, okay. I think that blood maneuver means that he doesn't like or doesn't care about blood attacks, but that doesn't mean he doesn't get hurt by shadow attacks. Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot enter.
What? I don't even remember that save point. I don't know if I ever used that save point. No, we got this. Yeah, that does mean resistant to blood attacks. But he ate sun! Best be on your way, sir. Well, if you insist. What I really could use is some, hopefully the guy here will start selling good handles, because I definitely need those. Oh, that's a Volcod. I haven't seen them out in the open like this. Not this early. Oh, he was charged up. Oh, that was an accident. Just wasted one of my blood. Let's return the favor. Nummy goodness. Nighty-night. Ah, you only gave me good trigger parts also. Kill yourself, Jonathan. Where is Lady Ashbury's house? Oh, we're already here. Oh, here we go. Okay. I was like, I'm used to it being a door behind a wall.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
The question is, does she love me like she did the first time?
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
The other thing that surprised me is when we did the killing playthrough, Mary killed the mother, but even though I've killed people, Mary didn't actually kill the mother this time.
Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me John.
I think I told her to
Please
stop mocking
excuse my
me.
behavior, Jonathan.
Okay, she said the same line.
When uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary, she was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast and make believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your
Yes, they
concern
are.
warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Oh, that's how he knows where to go, because you said Scottish.
I have much to do here.
Okay. I was wondering how he figured
There is a
out.
question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you
Okay, so
do
there
me
is still
last
tension
great
between
favor
them.
and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Echo.
So apparently I missed collectibles in her
We may be
house.
deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Oh, I'll come back to you soon, because apparently I left a collectible in there. And apparently you can get to know Christina better, because there's apparently documents in there about her. But of course we have to wait for it to load. Oh my gosh. Still my biggest qualm with this game. Some people don't like the combat, but I'm okay with it. It's a little wooden, but I think that's because a lot of the ones that like action RPGs are preferring more of a, like Blood Rain. Or not Blood Rain. Blood Rain's the game from the early 2000s. Good game, but not the one I meant. Bloodborne. Alright, so apparently there's documents in here I left. As I just go through all of her stuff. I could have sworn I went through all her stuff, though. Like, that's weird that I missed stuff. Oh yeah, there it is in the back corner. Oh, that says CA, so, Christine. Christina? Tonight I went with mother, visiting the sick of the East End. It's been a long time since I went to this sad part of town. To see her talking and listening to those poor people moved me beyond words. She really tries to make a difference, and really tries to help these men and women. She also killed one of them tonight. It happened so quickly I did not even notice. she had vanished, but when she reappeared, she looked so much more alive, more vivid. I immediately knew what had just happened. She took a life and I saw nothing. We returned home without a word. If I ever become like her, I won't feed on the dying. I will kill the guilty and the brutes wherever they hide. Oh dear, she wants to be a vampire, so she can take care of her social justice, I'm sure. This afternoon, 2 men tried to corner me in a back alley while I was campaigning for women's right to vote. Yep. I called for help as loud as I could, like Mother told me. I don't know what would have happened if a soldier had not ordered them to leave me alone. He then walked me back home and tried to kiss me. I refused. He did not say a word and left. The whole story made me so sad I was still crying when Mother woke up after the night had come. I told her the whole truth and she held me against her chest. Then we went to the theater to see Doris Fletcher in her new play. I think I'm a little bit frustrated that Mother did not rush out to make them all pay. If I were a vampire, I would not be that merciful. We had a terrible argument with Mother last night, as she refused once again to turn me into an immortal. When I reminded her of what had happened to me in the street with those 2 men, and how things would have been different if I had been like her, or if they had carried weapons, she simply smiled and told me that to be a part of this world meant to be ready to face it. I'm not sure I understand what she means, but it drives me crazy. I left home in the middle of the night to see Emily at her house, and I spent the whole day there. Maybe it's time for me to leave Mother's house and live my life, just like Emily. I love Mother so much, but it frustrates me when she refuses to talk about my conversion. Now again, slight spoiler, since we know hindsight, and this is again my second playthrough, but we know part of the reason why Lady Ashbury or Elizabeth doesn't transfer everyone, because she knows that her blood is tainted from way back when. Tonight, I am as sad as I am excited, for I'm about to leave this house for good. Mother has agreed to let me have my own flat in the West End, as long as it's not too far from her house. I had to promise her I would be careful. I told her how much I love her, and she told me she was proud of me. I understand now that she only wants me to be as strong and independent as she is. I must admit I am very thankful for all she taught me through these years. She made the woman I am today. Now it's time for me to choose where to go from here. Whatever I'm going to do with my life, it's up to me. All I know is this. If I ever chose to become an immortal, I will not involve my mother in my choice, for this is my life and I'm responsible for my actions. Charlotte. I knew Christine didn't sound right. I wonder if I can bring that up with her. Lady Ashbury. I know we can bring it up with Charlotte, since that obviously is what made us stronger with her. I wonder if instead of killing her, you turn her.
It's locked, all right.
I bet that's Charlotte's. Wow! Lady Ashbury inspired Bram Stoker. That's awesome that they made that reference. I love that. Since we know Lady Ashbury's ancient, well, the most ancient of the ones we know in this game. I think she's supposed to be 1200s. Wow, it's not a bad start for him. Okay, Lady Ashbury, where's the document that I want? Oh, there it is. Only a few of us remain after the shock of the Great Hunt. I was one of them. I remember how the sudden attack of the enemy caught us all by surprise. Blood was shed during those few nights. Some of us who survived chose to exile. I don't blame them, but I regret their lack of fortitude, for it is courage we need to protect the interests of the Empire. Courage we need to defend the values we stand for. May we all remember that William Marshall himself never lowered his head. My beloved Maker may be long gone now, but his presence is still among us. We keep a few drops of his sacred blood to remind us of what we are and what we seek. Honor, purity, excellence. I had the privilege of speaking with the knight many times as his progeny and as his friend. He spoke to me of the tear of angels, the holy beverage supposed to appease the inextinguishable hunger we all feel, that he never ceased to search, even without knowing if such an artifact exists. I admire his tenacity, and this is the tenacity, this indefectible belief in something bigger than all of us, will survive any future great hunt launched by our enemies. Ascalon will be rebuilt, always, for it is an ideal. I might have read that one before, now that I think about it. Indefectible sounds familiar.
Hello again.
Sorry to disturb you.
Of course, my dear.
Do you think...
I know not.
Concerning...
Yes?
Are you true?
I cannot...
Okay, I don't think she says anything about Charlotte then. But we can talk about it with Charlotte. Charlotte wants to turn. Oh gosh, Lady Ashbury would be so... What would make her more pissed? Us turning Charlotte against her will, or us killing Charlotte? I just don't know what's worse. I could see her wanting Charlotte to turn, but afraid of her blood being the one to do it.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
So I am going to go join the Ascalon Club right away, just because I know that levels me up to level 4. Yeah, I think I have to go that way because of the door's locked. Oh, I lied. I forgot. I got to talk to the one guy that needs rescuing. Hello, Leech. Okay, they were not kidding about him being fat. What the heck? It's a cheap maneuver, but it really works well against the Ekons. Stun them with Abyss and then just keep beating the heck out of them. If it works, right? Nice try. And we got some of our blood back. Yeah, that's back on the other side. We're good. Oh, good. One of the doors to Whitechapel is reopened. I don't remember where the fourth Mason. Where's the fourth thing for Mason? One second. I know it's in the West End, I just don't remember where in the... Oh, right, it's in the dress shop. That's right, okay. Just had to say dress shop and I knew exactly where it is. It's the one that took me to the shotgun that I really liked, too. moving on up to the West End. I love how Jonathan makes the comment about the guy getting killed, but it's like, we've already fought a couple of these Ekons. As I said, they gas that thing something fierce. Gas is probably one of the more obnoxious weapons in this game.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Step away, boys! Die!
I was hoping he'd get distracted.
He's dead!
Yes, he is. What are you going to do about it? You're going to refill my blood. That's what you're going to do about it. And that's the document on I-cores. And still more good handle parts. Why do I feel like that's a puker? Oh, I can't go that way yet. That should unlock another door to Whitechapel. Yep, perfect. Just gotta find the last Braille document.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Let's go this way real quick. There we go.
How dare you interfere with my hunt?
Ooh, that did not insta-kill him. Gonna have to be a little bit sneakier now. Oh, he's not weak to blood attacks. Doesn't help, he's got a shield. You and your shield! Coward! Stop hiding behind a shield! That's not good. Oh! Not good. Heal. Good thing I brought the serums with me. 2, 1, finish him! What did he do? Have his shield up? Oh my gosh. My goodness, that was rough.
Fresh water. As long as it's not holy water, I may find some use for it.
I think that's just good for the plant. I don't know if the plant actually gives me experience, but since we were here, I figured I might as well pick it up. Save our plant again. Do one good thing in this game. Slaughter every other district, but at least I saved my plant.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him.
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Goodbye, mister.
Then we'll have to sleep so he moves. The heresy of the pureblood, because they don't know who's actually pureblood anymore, is pretty much the whole basis of the argument. Alright, just because we're by Whitechapel, let me go ahead and... Actually, wait, real quick. Just the dress shop's right over here.
Easy does it. Get their weapons ready.
What did he do? Throw a gas grenade? He's dead, boys.
It's one of them! Over there! There's one of them! That's gonna hurt!
How convenient. You're the one that took the most health out of me, and now you're gonna give me some blood. Alright. Now, question is, do I remember how to get... Ah, there we go. You have no idea. Well, I'd be stronger if I didn't, you know, flail into the air.
Filthy piece of shit!
That sounded painful, sir. There's our double-barreled shotgun. Oh, I'm not even supposed to be in this room yet. That's funny. just to make life easier. We'll take the 5 shillings from the cash register. That's all that you made? Please tell me you took the rest of it to the bank, because that's a little depressing for a company, especially in the West End. But then again, who really leaves their house when the flu's all out and about? Hey, Scowls. What are you doing here? Guarding the Braille document? Moving fast, that's for sure. Nighty-night.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
And that's all 4 Braille documents. Which means we can head to the Whitechapel. But first, let's level up to level 4. Alright, open this.
It's locked.
Wait, what? Where is that? Wait, that door to Whitechapel is locked? Why is that door locked?
I cannot enter.
How does that make any sense? Oh, no, that's not where we are. We're at the northern... Okay, that's the ritzy part of West End. Duh. I know what door that is. That's the door that we have to go through the sewers to get to. Charlotte, I've read your diary. What? What? Your mother said it was okay. As long as I got to know you better and raise your experience. But why would Mother want you to raise my experience? Oh, you know, reasons. She said you haven't watched your neck today.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan,
I know, Avery.
Miss Reed expected you to return to her sick.
Oh wow, he's a level 4.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid.
The police?
Miss Reed,
She was found walking the streets because she must have been allowed to leave.
Has
I'm taken.
perhaps
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail.
what is the situation?
For a time in the West End,
Have you no
your father managed to guarantee...
Father paid
I'm
for him
sorry.
to take care of my mother.
present?
I would...
And he's never going to leave her side because he's that loyal.
Tell me the truth.
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe...
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times.
I don't want you to
is much
leave.
appreciated.
Your neck
Then I
is
will
so
stay.
tasty.
All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Oh, trust me. You are not going in the mass grave. All 4,000 of your experience. Wonderful. Is that the father's quest? Oh, that's him taking care of Avery's wages. I've got so much good experience to use. The problem is I don't want to lose that guy in Whitechapel. Not to mention, I think I already made the medication for Whitechapel.
It's locked, all right.
Hello, Mother.
Mother,
Jonathan!
I'm right here.
Yes. But this...
Mary,
I know she's gone.
Mother,
Not really.
what do you mean you get lost?
Of course not.
Tell me, Mother, how are you?
I'm sad most of the time.
I'm so sorry, Mother.
What happened, John? You should have told me, Johnny.
Have you returned?
I never want to go back to that...
It was just a bad dream.
A nightmare, yes.
Do you think Avery is right?
I don't blame you. But you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children.
I know I have failed you since I returned.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny.
Have I changed? That
You are still...
Even with my
Are you
pale
a-
Not
skin.
recently. I have trouble for...
I recently met a talent.
I'd be glad to meet her.
She's not famous, and her name is a...
The important thing is,
Do you need anything?
I just want you to stay with me.
I'll stay as long as I...
Just one thing. Stop.
Breaks her heart when she sees my
Why
eyes.
do you say...
Why?
But I'm not.
Oh, it breaks my heart.
But Mary...
Yes.
See, she says about my
Goodbye.
father being dead. I really do wonder if he did get turned. Ah, the new hideout. Oh, I think that's for the study. Ooh, wait, real quick. I guess I can always remake more serums if I need them. I think this opens the store here. Yeah, there we go. And that gets us the side quest for our father. Yep.
I remember Sunday walks.
Go to the park. Find a random obscure box. Wow, we just found a lot of opium in that study. What are they doing in there? But still no good weapon parts, I'm sure. Oh, that was a waste. I meant I wanted this. Well, hopefully somebody gets anemic. As terrible as that is to wish on someone. Oh, I got 2 good handle parts. Awesome. Although now I'm torn, because I kind of want to level this thing up. I feel like, though, the quick sword's more useful since it's giving me blood. If I recall, I don't want to waste those because I'm about to get the better one from Charlotte. But we can upgrade this. Need white phosphorus. And we got enough, so let's go ahead and do that. Still going to use the stake, but I know that thing's useful on bosses. Especially if I can give it white phosphorus, since that burns vamps. Now, the shop should be right next door,
The
please.
Ascalon Club.
Oh, there she
The
is.
heart of the British Vampire Society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
You.
Good evening.
I never...
Well, I'm...
Well, okay.
I may have a look at your goods.
I want good handle parts. And we'll hold off on those. Do you not have white phosphorus yet? Oh, come on, old man, you're killing me. I'll come back to you in a moment. I forgot to dismantle all the junk. I'd like to sell this cross. Wait, isn't that the cross of Sean Hampton? Yes. He gave it to me as a keepsake, but I really need the money. Why do I think you killed him? What was that? You think I killed him? Let me show you what I did to Sean Hampton.
Bring me my love. I feel like...
Goody.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Wood.
If I sell everything that equates me to Sean's murderer. Let's talk to you real quick since we're here.
Good.
How is the situation?
Life is good.
Are you not...
Oh,
I'm afraid the newspapers...
Well, that's news then.
Good.
Is it not a...
On the contrary, it is the...
But what about...
Please, sir. This is London, England.
So you
England will prevail. As they did in the World Cup so
I
far.
recently found the best steak in...
Finding a good record?
Oh,
I must...
Really?
And that gives us the mission to look for a place that he'd like food.
Do you have...
Not since...
Really?
I'm afraid...
London?
I used to...
Goodbye, man.
No, that's him knocking on the doors. And let's go do that first. Hey, Charlotte. You want to be a vampire?
Good evening.
Oh my God, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town.
Famous last words.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young echoes.
Oh yeah,
It's a pleasure
innocent.
to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Look at those eyes. We ain't innocent. I'm already staring down her XP.
What do you think about...
I was raised here, and I suppose
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
a small world, is it not?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know, Lady.
Come on, Doctor.
Is there something that's...
Too much selfishness and individual.
Even if that's partly
I
true.
suppose you're right, but
She's all about reforming
Tell me about
society.
What do you want to know?
Who are your...
Elizabeth Ashbury.
Do you live with...
I still spend...
We learn about her being from an orphanage.
First, I was an...
Did you know she was a vampire?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor.
What are you doing?
You mean, what do I do outside?
Actually, yes.
Well, if you must know,
Pushing for the
Are you
right to
a-
all
vote.
adult women have the right to vote.
No need to convince me.
Really? Oh.
How are the local...
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous.
She is my best friend, and a suffrage...
Have you any reason?
Recently, Emily started to...
Let me guess. You...
That would be top-notch.
What exactly...
Your name and profession.
Does it not scare you?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Oh, trust me.
Yes, you should. I killed my own sister because of the hunger. There comes a time when a mortal is only seen as blood by a vampire. Whatever the bonds between them.
You can't be Wait. Good one, Dr. Reed. You almost got me.
Glad you found it amusing. But do keep my warning in mind.
I will, Dr. Reed.
Wait, talk about her wanting to be a vampire. There we go.
Why do you still hope to become a vampire, in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one side.
She's got a point there.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life? Since you've obviously given it a lot of thought.
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage, just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Be careful what you wish for, young lady. I could gaze at you right now and then take you to a shady corner and have my way with you. And leave your carcass to the rats.
You wouldn't dare. My mother would know. She'd never forgive you.
How could she suspect me? Do you know how many vampires are lurking in the city tonight as we speak? Vampires with a worse sense of humor than mine.
Oh, my God. For one second, I thought you actually... Excellent, Dr. Reed. Very convincing.
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud, to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Wow, that got dark.
Goodbye, Sean.
She's been quite busy these...
I really am worried about what's going to happen when she's taken. Oh, those are his pamphlets, which are part of the collectibles, too. Which I think that's him walking around over there. Wait, why is Charlotte all the way over there? Oh, there's Clarence.
Good evening, sir.
Come on, Johnny.
Clarence.
I almost didn't recognize you.
When did you escape the war?
You know what's funny?
I know what you mean.
Of course.
What is this?
I saw terrible things during the...
He saw the vampires.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already. Unnoticed thanks to the epidemic.
It is the epidemic.
Here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence.
I prefer werewolves in London.
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Clarence, you've always been a reliable and a good friend to me. If you say you saw a vampire, then I believe you.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for your trust. You don't know what that means to me.
It's all right. But if you want my help, you have to explain exactly what happened.
The first time it was in Rouen. I saw an officer drink the blood of a soldier. I saw its teeth. Saw it bite. It was a vampire, Johnny, and they're here too.
Oh, he's got migraines, but my migraine medication's for... Wait. I think migraine's the level 2 that I don't need one anymore. Here,
Do
have
you
it.
need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting.
Take it anyways.
What can I say?
I hope we're talking about this.
Now we just gotta level you up a little bit more.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your...
No. But I've
Right, he's got collectibles
What
I
do
need
you
to
mean?
find.
the Guard of Prewin, the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence?
Yes, Johnny. Please.
Wait, is he giving me a side quest that I never got the last time?
And bring it to me.
Oh my gosh, he just gave me a side quest I didn't get the last time. I didn't pick up his pamphlets.
Clarence,
I was enjoying my leave, and
that you were drunk, weren't you?
please don't insult me, Johnny.
Did you ever smoke? How is your wife?
We've spent so much time away from each other.
But you're alive.
Believe me,
Is everything all right at home?
you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny. Venus.
Right, Venus is all worried about their public image and knows of only one way to deal with it.
You need...
Can't believe he's got me a mission to find out info about vampires. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, part of the he's doing for doing the collectibles. I don't think I found that one yet. Or found... Have I gotten that one before? Oh, it's in chapter 5. Oh, I've gotten that one before. It's the one that's in the one... It's in the sewers. Okay, I know which one that is. Yeah, we'll get that one soon enough. I'm worried that things respawn. I'm going to go over because I believe it's to the left. No, never mind. I know where it is. The food place is over by where I just got the Braille page. I'm just excited I can level up again. I think I stopped at like 27 on the first playthrough. I think this is it. Yep, the Blind Gourmet.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Figured do it now before the respawns happen. Oh, I forgot to talk to him. I'm too busy reloading the page. It's fine. We'll go back out in a moment. The Ascalon Club. The elite of the elite. The Hellfire Club of this world. Vampire should reign supreme.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Purpose of the Ascalon Club: to be snooty rich guys. All in the name of England. Forgot to mention that. But they are still snooty rich guys. Oh crap, I forgot that's the back door. I messed up. I apologize for the load time. If you heard in the background, that's the cat lady. Which I gotta figure out how to raise her up. Wow, somebody got shoved against the wall here. I'm assuming it's another leeching health. Yeah, blood absorption, nothing for stun. Blood absorption, stamina consumption. So I can make it really good for leeching, but I don't really need a leeching weapon. I'm more of a stunning person. Now, where is that key to the basement? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Because I know there's a collectible down there because I found that before. Is there anything else actually here? History of the Ascalon Club. Got the weapon. Nope, just the basement thing. Go over there in a moment. Nothing like keeping Lord Redgrave waiting to show him who's boss. Perfect. Now that was actually a very interesting document because it talks about how the vampires don't actually, how the vampires need to. Oh no, never mind. That's the addiction one I'm thinking of. That one was the one that says that Lord Grave said that they're not. Redgrave said they're not allowed to draw life in the presence of the others because the Ascalon Club's supposed to be the epitome of upper classness, and the drinking blood just looks like a sign of weakness.
Good evening.
I love how they all look like people I've killed already.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
At least you know I killed Fergal.
Come forward, young Eglon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
We're gonna go the schmucky route.
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
He still says
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of this scowl plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
How dare you speak so flippantly of my family?
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
But
Oh.
You are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally, and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance.
So they do a lot of pomp and circumstance to join the Ascalon Club. We join them, and now he wants us to talk in private.
That went well, did it not?
You have the makings of...
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to make that?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk.
I'm listening.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic. And your findings were...
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is...
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed. But for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Pre-Wed
The Great
has
War.
started a war against us British vampires. To appease...
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens. But they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Mesmerized, level 4.
Almost every night, coordinating our defenses. Such an example.
There's our
Good
bleeding
evening,
heart.
Dr. Reed.
I feel like the new...
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon...
May I ask?
Why would you be in...
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room...
Ah.
He is Aloysius Dawson, one of the richest people around.
Mr. Dawson.
A withering London figure.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson?
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Absolutely not.
We know that he's paying both the vampires and the Guard of Brewen to do stuff.
Solve every problem.
You're right. Money.
What is your...
Quarantine and barricades are futile.
By doing so, you would create 2 separate...
Not if we eliminate.
Are you not mistaking?
Why do you care? Are you not... Welcome to the Ascalon Club.
I'm gonna enjoy you. Just gotta make sure I get the opportunity to embrace you. And screw my connections with the Ascalon Club. I'll become my own person and take over the world. But first, we go to Whitechapel. Actually, first, let me talk to the rat lady. Should also probably see if Venus is going to try and poison her husband yet. I don't want to do the Emily quest yet, just because I know it's a boss fight, and rather be a little bit more leveled up before I do it. It's also a painful boss fight, because it's a... I think he's a level 30. The one perk is the docks aren't totaled, so there shouldn't be as many scowls around. But I like that side quest because it gives me the best stake in the game.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Talk to you in a moment. Let's see if Venus is going to poison her husband yet. I think I knock on the door to get her downstairs. Dr. Reed, it's 3 a.m. Why are you here? Oh, you know, reasons.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny, I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
I'll at least get that part of the Emily quest started. Because I think you come back to the West End. Jonathan, we are poor. You do know I need that money.
It's locked, all right.
Hello. Oh, this is her crying about her husband coming back and then he's spending all their money. Lost library. Oh, them about having a secret library with the Brotherhood.
No invitation is needed to enter this room. Emily wanted. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in. Blood. I should follow the trail.
Like I said, I do know it's a level 30 vampire, so I'm not gonna follow it just yet. Sorry, Venus. Didn't mean to leave you right away. Let's talk first.
Hello.
Hello, John. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
It's a pleasure.
So you...
How is the...
Probably outside.
How have you been since the last time we met?
I've done my duty. Like...
I understand. Luckily...
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic.
Have you noticed anything peculiar?
You mean except for your return to town?
Thank you, Venus.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but...
There's no need to apologize, my dear.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has...
Why is my return...
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war.
Venus, why...
Everyone laughs at Clarence.
She gets upset that they all laugh at him because she's spending all their money.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with...
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt.
I understand your irritation.
The question is simple, Jonathan.
So you don't believe?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Serious.
Yes. Oh wait, I turned her into one.
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
What do you think about Clarence?
Soon we'll be poor and forced...
I'm investigating.
The McPhersons.
They could just be afraid.
Perhaps you're right.
Goodbye.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Okay, so if I do that, is she gonna walk over this way like she did before? Nope, she's going upstairs. Nope, 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 she's coming down. This might be it. Nope, she's just standing there. Come on, Venus, poison your husband. Maybe I gotta talk to him. Up, up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Keep walking. Keep walking. Think no one will notice. That's right. The sad part is the first time we did this, we only found it knowing Emily was up there, not realizing I had to go in that building to go up there. There we go.
You give me no other choice, Clarence. Yes, my love, it's a new tea I brought. Not too bitter for your taste, I hope. Drink your tea, my love. Drink it to the last drop. And shut your damn trap for good.
Now I don't feel so bad waking her up late at night.
Hello.
Hello, I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Oh yeah, so sorry for my loss. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Why are you
You spent a fortune printing.
If you're so frustrated by Clarence...
I have already lost the best years of my life.
I cannot let you kill your husband, Venus. This madness is more insane than his obsession.
What are you going to do? Report me to the police? I did my research too, Dr. Reed. The substance I use is undetectable.
Don't press your luck.
And did you see Clarence's state of mind? What would become of him if left alone?
Goodbye.
I'm so sorry for your loss,
And then her tone goes back to that. Clarence, your wife, it means your love. Stop focusing on all this vampire nonsense.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not well, man.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to...
Remember, if it loads, then you know that I can't skip the text.
Good evening.
I won't.
Do you realize you are ruining your...
Money isn't important.
I can't believe I'm telling you this. But if warning people is that important to you, why not choose...
Don't you think I tried?
People will laugh at you.
I understand my what.
Venus is poisoning you, Cloud.
Oh, she really hates me that much now.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why would you tell me that?
You're a stupid bastard,
But I love her.
You're a stupid bastard, but you're my friend. There we go. And that levels her up to the max. They're both done.
I'm investigating.
Infection is evidence. Not enough noise for a big...
You need some...
And that takes care of both of those. Alright. That's all set. Let's go back to Whitechapel and knock out Mason. Not literally. Oh, I'm really tempted to eat them all, but I know the priest does have a weapon I need. So I can't do it just yet. Oh, they're here, the exploders. The exploders. Eat her! Wow. Really, game? I was trying to eat her. Emphasis on trying. Okay, I know where I am. Oh, right. Hungry.
Good evening. I have found... Really? It's a place... My... I may have a look at your goods.
He's like one of the last ones I want to kill, because I want to make sure that I have the chance to get anything good from him. So, first. What about deep friends, personal friends? Friends who would never do anything to hurt you. Okay, fountain's there. That should be a door to Whitechapel. So I was right, they are guarding it. Oh, no wonder he killed me. He's level 26. No wonder he murdered me the last time. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Company. Thank you for the experience. All 5 XP. Okay, so thank you, Morton, for the blood there, then. And we're back in Whitechapel. Now, to go for our doctor's visits. And then I can actually sleep. I'm going to deal with the Mason question before I sleep. I'll probably call it a day after I deal with that.
Good evening, my...
You look ill. Well, there you...
Thank you.
I'd like to see what kind of...
She's got nothing of worth. Okay, she does have opium. And again, I know that sounds bad. But opium also sounds bad. There's the one that was dying.
I'm afraid.
You don't seem...
I always feel it.
I can try...
Whoa.
A gun?
Oh, there's the nice lady from the cemetery. Xiao Shun.
Good evening.
晚上好, Dr. Reed.
How do you... You should...
Thank you.
Do you still think about...
Of course I do.
I know what you mean.
Maybe death will take me.
How do you feel?
I've decided to follow your...
I've no doubt. That is a wise...
To be completely honest with you.
Bingo.
Goodbye.
I don't want to eat her yet. Not yet. Getting there, though. Whitechapel is soon getting on my hit list. I gotta talk to Mason first. Plus, reach level 5. I mean, that's the whole thing about this. If I didn't have to reach level 5, districts would be gone. We'd be overpowered. At level 27 wouldn't have murdered us so easily.
Hello, Mr.
Didn't help I didn't know that you sleep between Mary's death and Chapter 4. Had I known, I wouldn't have done what I did.
Yes?
Do you need some...
I am very...
Well...
Free drugs, Father.
Goodbye.
Oh, they're not free. They'll cost you 2,000 XP. Wonder what Camelia's gonna say when I eat her. Where is his son? Alright, those two I know where they are. Which reminds me, I think I find a scarf for those two soon. And I got lost. I think this is the street I want. There we go.
You never... Do you need to be on... Right then. Show me what...
Look, you finally decided to sell good handle parts. If only I could get him to sell white phosphor... Oop. Nope, that's the aluminium powder. Well, I'll take the aluminium part. Like I said, I think I don't need... I think her staff is level 5. Or her stake, not her staff.
Unable to see the true heart.
Good evening.
It's the only person I'm holding out for.
Don't you?
Faith.
No.
For all 5,000 of your experience.
Good evening.
Shane.
Goodbye.
I wonder where Camellia is. Wait, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? What are those two talking about? That's why they were walking together. That's new. This must be about the scarf.
You still want more from Christina?
When we spent the night together, my wallet went missing.
Are you calling me a thief? I don't have your stupid wallet.
I know you. You're a nice girl. Can't we solve this amicably?
No, I don't think so. And if you think you know me just because we shared the bed together, you're just a lousy and arrogant journalist.
Well, well.
Good evening.
Change.
Did you steal Clayton Darby's wallet? Tell me the truth, Christina.
Of course I stole it. But I never thought you would come back to look for it.
Why did you do it? He seems to trust you.
For a time I thought he was different from other men. In the end, he just wanted to sleep with me. Same as the others.
Perhaps Clayton is different. Maybe you two should talk. A conversation couldn't hurt.
I know what I am and what people call me. I sleep with men for money. If I can accept that, why can't he? No. My future is with the ones I love, not with Clayton Darby.
The ones you love? The money you stole is not for you, then?
My brother is still in our hometown in Romania. I am the only one who can buy him a ticket to England.
Aha! The plot thickens.
Tell me, Christina, is it worth risking your health and your life for your brother's safety?
He's the only family I have left. I had to leave Romania without him. I can't be happy until he is near me again.
I understand your concern. I spent many months away from my family. I served on the front line in France.
Every time I write to him, I fear I won't receive an answer. It kills me to know he is still there.
But what about your life, Christina? Are you so worried about your brother's survival that you'll risk your own?
You think you know it all because you fought in the war. But my brother is no soldier.
I know. We all understand the risks to soldiers, but we don't necessarily recognize the civilian casualties caused by these conflicts.
Yes. Wars are decided by the rich men who will never take the risk of being shot, raped, or maimed.
Whew. Was worried there for a moment.
Know what you do?
Don't be simple, of course not. And he must never know. Everything will be different once he is here with me.
Goodbye.
Interesting. So now we know more about her, but it still doesn't explain the scarf.
Tell me, Clayton, do you really think this young woman stole your wallet?
Christina? Yes. I recently met her. A nice girl, despite her questionable conduct.
How exactly did you meet Christina?
During my investigation, I offered my hotel room to her to rest and get away from the street.
And what happened?
The next morning, my wallet and my watch had disappeared. I suppose that's what you get for being a good Samaritan.
Interesting.
If you are going to sleep with a lady of the night, Clayton, I would advise you to be cautious.
I can't really be mad at her, though. She's just trying to survive. She doesn't have many options.
Do you know that Christina is hoping to pay for her brother to travel to England in the near future?
I see. No, she didn't tell me that. But that explains many things.
Do you believe she will ever see her brother again?
As long as the war rages in Europe, I'm afraid her chances of seeing her brother again are slim to none.
Was it wise to become so intimate with a woman you were supposed to interview, Clayton?
Maybe it was. But I have learned to look for the inner truth and beauty in people.
You're right. I know little of your situation. What can you tell me about Christina?
She is very sensitive. So nostalgic about her country. I saw her cry once because she'd lost a precious souvenir from her homeland.
What was it?
The scarf!
My brother gave her before she came to England.
Why are you so concerned? You seem to have something on your mind, Mr. Duff.
But we could make peace if I could find it and give it back to her. But I'm afraid she lost the scarf somewhere during her night shift.
The scarf!
Goodbye.
Okay, so I find the scarf, give it to him. Got it. They make amends, and I get all of their sweet, sweet XP before they die. What happened to Camilla? Wait, is she over there? Oh, there she is.
Hello again. Hello. How are you, partner? Come on, girl. Smile. Don't you know Dorothy and I have an agreement? We're on the same side. No? All right then, as you wish. Very well.
I really want to know what she says when I bite into her.
Good evening. And good evening. I'll leave you up.
All right.
This is my territory.
And you're the one with the scarf, if I recall, because I found it by accident. Nighty-night. Oh, you're not the one with the scarf.
Don't you know better?
Maybe it's you.
Win this.
So much nice when they're closer to my level. Maybe it was up here. I know it's around here, because I found it by accident. Icons.
Stupid people! Ah!
Oh, he's got the duplicate technique. Oh, he's got two shadow techniques? That's not fair. Jeez. Way too close for comfort there. Hey, Mason.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, Hoop.
Let me in.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
A one with a mission.
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God. I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really?
Here it is. Could it be of any use to you?
No.
I found this diary, really.
I would need...
I have to give him each one manually.
Here, give it to me. Why? If you risk, you all...
Then he gives me the code to get into the one lab we found at the beginning. We're gonna go take it.
And what else?
I know you assisted Professor
Yes.
Yes,
Does someone...
My sister Loretta and I have our...
Do you not appreciate...
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me.
Where does your...
Well, let's just...
What's so amusing?
I won't hide the truth from you.
Finally learned about her fake elixir. Man, that's only one of three? Gosh.
Goodbye, Mr.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
I think that heals everybody. Yep.
It's locked.
Oh, probably because it's locked by them. Don't worry, we'll open you soon enough. I don't think I found that the last time. Dear my brother, this is an apology letter you'll never read, for you've lost your sight because of me. I know you hate me for what I did, even if you never say so. Well, we don't talk much in the Swanborough family, do we? So to clear my conscience, this is my bravest gesture towards you, to write you this letter and to leave it in your laboratory. If you ever find it and ask about it, I'll read it to you. If someone else reads it, well, as I read above, this is my bravest gesture. So Mason, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did and for the hell you've been into. I'm sorry you're now a blind man trying to find meaning into your useless life. If I could change one thing, only one thing in my miserable life, it would be what happened 1 year ago. I swear it, Mason, if I could give my eyes for you to see again, I would. But it does not work that way, does it? How did she cause his eyesight?
gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
The kind of gentleman who's planning to eat your neck and feed on your soul. I can see! I can see! Ah, my neck! How did she cause his blindness? Ah, blood. I needed her, Philip. I'm so grateful you were here, Brawler. On the bright side, I did kill you.
You London...
Where is this scarf? Is it here? Oh, he's the one with it. I knew something had it. Yeah, he's strong against blood. See if that helps. Or not. That's right, he's guarding it, because this guy has it. Can you grab it? No? Oh wow, you guys are so weak. What's the point of coming back here? Below? Below?
It ain't human! Kill it!
I cannot figure out for the life of me where this scarf is. And the sad part is I know I've gotten it before. Found it. Give it to Clayton. But we'll deal with that after we deal with Mason's side quest. Although I might have to talk to Loretta. Loretta's all the way over on the other side of Whitechapel. Yeah, that's probably the quickest route.
It's a killer! I'm still alive!
That sounded painful. Sounded like a guy getting clubbed in the face at point-blank range.
This is despicable.
It is necessary, Jonathan. One reason I can think they said it was below me was because it was on the ground. Well, that's a weird way to describe it, being on the ground. Oh, I thought he had a friend nearby. I think that's the best. Yeah, because they go through the safe point. Jump across. I can level up them both, so why won't we? Go ahead and increase damage on this thing. See, I'm very torn, because this thing already does massive stun damage. And that's really going to only add 6. Again, if I really need to stun, I'm about to get the Charlotte steak for doing the Emily quest. You know what, since we're here, everyone seems to be in good health. Abyss level 3. Blood Spear's leveled up. Okay, that's already leveled up a lot. Increase blood capacity. Increase how much biting gives us blood back. What do I need to be level you up again? 26. I think everything... Oh, no. Those are both 600. Oh. Never mind. That's also 26. 26 must be the magic number that you're just under when you do the no-kill playthrough. Since I had no chance of leveling any of those things up past level 3. And you know what? I think this is where I said, screw it. Let's go ahead and increase the medical bag. There we go. Wonderful. Look how healthy you are now. Fatigue. 3 fatigues. 4 fatigues. West End is healthy. Everyone's healthy. Except for the docks. Alright, looks like 5 fatigues. Although, yeah, I guess I do need to heal her if I'm going to eat her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 fatigue. I can do 5 fatigue medication. Spending that actually prevents me from making the fatigue medication. Perfect. Stronger, faster, more powerful. And both my weapons are now blue. Oh no, they're both purple now. And with me being level 25, that should make the guy that's level 30 go a lot quicker. Emphasis on should. For the Emily side quest. I might end with the Emily side quest, since I do want to get back to the West End after I do all this. Because like I said, I can't really eat Whitechapel yet until I'm level 5. Because the priest actually has a weapon I need. Go figure. Priest who likes burning people and lighting things on fire. Or not, and lighting things on fire, same thing. Burning people and grave robbing. Hey, guys that are actually more leveled up this time. It's really hard to use combos with this thing because it's like your swings are right out of reach. What if I was a human? You just shot first and didn't ask any questions about it. My goodness. It's kind of silly how little of a side quest, or little of a side journey that is. So I'm not going to read the document, but if you don't remember, this is the guy that decided to use Scowl blood to help to get healing or heal eyes. But as he was getting the blood the one day, the Scowl bit him. Because again, the Scowl was once blind, but was getting healed. So it does sound like the blood has healing properties. But those healing properties come with a cost. Now the other thing we know, of course, from beating the game... Oh yeah, the Blood Goddess Heresy. The other thing we know from beating the game is that mixing human with vampire blood that's not straight from the veins of a vampire creates scowls. So I think I'm going to tell Mason that I couldn't find anything this time. Wait, that was foolish. Because the cure for blindness is not worth it if you're going to be an unsanitary monster when you use it. Just like what happened to... although, at the same time, the reason she's poisoned is because of the blood that was used to turn the scowls. We'll give it to him. What's the worst that can happen? I'm eating him the next time I get the chance. Because I'm thinking I won't need to sleep once I reach level 5. Unless they force me to sleep again. And I figured I'll then take out Whitechapel first. Or the docks. Either or. I might take out Whitechapel first since I am giving him this. Oh, look, a back door to Mason's.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you, Doc? Tell me, how do you see the world, What can I
have found this...
And the author of the diary?
Yes.
I don't care. Give me the...
Nah, I can't do it.
I cannot give you this formula. I'm sorry. It's just too dangerous.
Are you fucking joking? How dare you decide for me? What kind of sick bastard are you to taunt me like this?
You don't know what I saw in that laboratory. Believe me, this cure is not real. And if you're lucky, it will kill you.
I'm getting tired of your condescension, Dr. Reed. By giving me hope, you have played the most cruel game of all.
But I saved your life.
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. And I'm just not ready to forgive her.
Goodbye, Mr. What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
What are they doing? Waiting for the blind man to walk outside so you can eat him? Oh, this is not a good way to start.
This is my territory.
Payback. And more good trigger parts. Guess I could level up the shotguns. Alright. Where's the guy? That was a weird sound. There he is. Oh yeah, like a fatigue medication.
That would be... If you... Thank you. I found this scarf. I believe its owner would be happier to receive it from you.
Dr. Reed, I may be a humble and dogged reporter, but I recognize a gentleman when I see one. Take this for your trouble.
Mr. Darby, I believe your feelings for Christina are deeper than you might admit.
I'm the journalist here. I'm the one who makes assertions.
But as a journalist, you also have to honor the truth. So, what is the truth about you and Christina?
I won't use the word romance, but yes, I do care.
Oh, are we having a pretty woman moment?
The feeling is mutual. Ridiculous, is it not?
I believe love has neither boundaries nor rules.
There we go, we'll be the romantic here.
Even if society says the opposite.
I hope more people will listen to your advice, Doctor. Starting with Christina.
And that finishes them off. Perfect. Miss Popa, you're fatigued. Let's fix that.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can. Good evening.
Change your...
Clayton's feelings towards you are romantic and serious. Is this feeling mutual, Christina?
That is the least of my concerns, Dr. Reed. Perhaps Clayton has time to think about these things, but I don't.
If you had time to question your heart, what would it say?
That men are pigs. But it doesn't bother me as long as they pay.
Wow. As long as they pay.
Do you need any...
It depends.
I'm
Forgive my suspicion.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself, as...
Poor Mr. Darby. Pining for a girl that only wants him for his profit. Alright, who else was fatigued? Oh, his son. And Albert.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered.
Do you need any...
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
So mopey.
Goodbye.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
I don't know if it's even worth it with him. Where the heck is Albert? Okay, what's the other side path to get here? Okay, it must be over there. Shall shine. Is that him? Finally! I've been looking all over for you, Albert.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need a sip?
Please.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
I thought it was funny.
Goodbye.
Don't know how to level you up still, but hey. Don't need that much XP. Alright. Let's go deal with Emily's killer. Hello, sir. And thank you for the help. As I said, the main reason I want to do the Emily quest is I know it'll get me the best steak. The best steak in all London. Oh yeah, right, document. That's in the park. Why is he under-leveled still?
So,
Oh, yes, I can't...
I'm glad you...
I do, Doctor,
Dang it!
Goodbye.
Oh. Well, I guess we're just eating him for less. Now we head back this way, because I think the blood path was back this way. We'll also talk to Rat Lady while we're here. Or we'll watch her and see what she's doing.
Good evening. Miss, you don't seem well at all.
No.
What happened?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Pillow, please.
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so.
Do you feel compelled to obey them?
Yes.
Tell me about the voice.
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't...
What is the look?
Shadows.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Pillow.
I'm hungry.
Don't you remember who you are?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
What happened,
The rat,
Miss Pillow?
the voice.
I must go now.
I feel like I need to watch her eating rats to see who's telling her to do so. Yeah, she's maxed out now, that's what I thought. Alright, blood path. Here we go. It's the other paths of the docks. Oh, there's still a scow here. Alright, we'll deal with that Ekon in a moment. I should kill that one while we're here. Alright, here we go.
Who are you?
I could ask you this.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your...
I appreciate the invitation.
A young woman killed?
I followed the trail.
Oh, you're referred...
So you admit...
I admit nothing, my good sir.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us.
And then...
Her body rejected.
Your cruelty did...
And what else is...
Oh, him and his stupid blood shield. finding him's the key. Definitely a lot easier this time around since I'm higher level. Before I had to rely on cheap tricks of running away and coming back. Nice try. Sorry, Emily. You couldn't be saved. Hopefully, Charlotte, you learn of the dangers of wanting to become a creature of the night. Or in this case, a lady of the night. Bingo. I wondered if we had to actually watch her eating rats. Or maybe we'll see the vampire that's telling her to do so.
You make me sick. Juicy, warm treat. Oh, damn it! Oh my! Look what's here. Dead rat. Oh, so gross. So tempting.
Oh gosh.
Eternal life. Through the blood of the lesser beasts, he said. Oh, dear God, help me. Save me. I can't stand what I've become.
Oh jeez. She really is eating rats. It's not a metaphor. I can't believe I botched that again. Oh, I slept. He should be here now.
It's locked.
do you eat rats, Karina?
Their flesh contains the path to immortality. I have to eat them all if I want to live. Help me. Please. Make it stop.
I don't know if I can. You have been tricked, forced to play a disgusting game. I don't know how to
I know how to save you.
Kill me then, Doctor. Take my life. I beg you.
If that's really what you want. Is it really what you want, Miss Billow?
No, it's not what I want. I wanted to live forever, but I've been tricked. Now, I want this torture to stop. So, yes, sir. Make it stop.
I must go now.
How do I help her?
I must go.
Alright, I gotta look this up real quick. I'm really concerned for her. Apparently there's a poster near her that's important. Vampire equals Prince of Lies equals treacherous. Deviant equals walking death? What the heck? Oh, it's not gonna let me skip anything.
Rats. Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. They won't approach.
Tell me about vampires, Karina. You must have met one recently.
He promised he would help me, give me immortality, make me escape this world of death. He promised.
Who is he? How did you meet him?
I can't tell you, Doctor. He won't let me.
Karina, I order you to reveal to me the name of the vampire who took control of your will.
Lord Redgrave.
Speak their name.
Don't you dare interfere with my game, Ekon. Go find yourself your own toy and let me play with mine.
Who are you? Reveal yourself. Let this woman be.
Why? What would be the fun in that? It's so amusing to see her defile herself, one bite at a time.
This vampire is as powerful as he is wicked.
Help me, please, Dr. Reed. Help me.
Tell me what really happened to you, Karina.
He was so handsome, so charming. He asked if I'd obey him in every way. I said yes. And then he...
Told you to eat rats.
He tricked you.
Yes. He has promised me eternal life. And now I must eat these rodents for attaining it. But of course, it's a lie.
Alright. It's one person. She's by herself. No social circles. Let's free her from her misery. Goodbye, Karina.
Can I help you, Miss Billow? I'm a doctor.
The rats. I need them.
Goodbye, Karina. May you find peace. Taking her down the stairs, I'm assuming. Oh, we're not taking her down the stairs. Really? This is way too out in the open. Alright, I'd gently put her on the bench if it had let me. Goodbye, Karina. May you find peace.
Thank you for releasing me. I can finally say the name of my torturer. It's Jacob Blackwood.
Jacob Blackwood? Who the heck is Jacob Blackwood? "28 years old, broken spirit in a broken body. Mrs. Billow's intelligence had been crushed out of her. Under the remains of her memories, I felt a passionate suffragette, driven by the convictions of Charlotte Ashbury. She was a proud activist who had the nerve to inquire about the Ascalon Club that didn't count a single woman. Her laudable attitude attracted unwanted attention. A vampire, an econ from what I gathered, drove her insane with promises of eternal life, and forced her to crave nothing but live rodents, condemning the woman to a horrid decrepitude. Her final thoughts flourished in the newfound liberty, and revealed the identity of her tormentor, Jacob Blackwood, whoever that may be." Oh, I bet it's for that gate down there. Didn't give me much, it was just a resupply, it seems. Blackwood! Oh, I forgot about that. I know who Blackwood is. Oh. Alright, let's get that new steak. Call it a day.
Women die too in this war.
Good evening, Miss.
And good evening.
I have found out what happened to your friend.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire.
My mother told me many times...
No, the risk is real.
I should never have talked to Emily about vampire.
Thank you for the steak, Charlotte.
Goodbye.
She's been quite busy.
As I said, I remember there was no point in upgrading because I had upgraded it the last time I did. And then, got the steak and I'm like, oh crap, but that's already a red. Actually, since we're here, and I did nap, he might have more good handles.
I may have a look at your good.
Perfect. How many good trigger parts do I have? Good grief. I don't even think I need that many. Alright. Actually, I don't think it's worth it. I was gonna say let's sleep, but I don't think it's worth it because I think I need 4,500 XP. Oh, and I can't even level up yet. Anyways, yeah, so there's no point. But at least we gave a poor, cursed woman peace. And I think that's a good note to leave it on. But first, let me go ahead and upgrade the steak. Okay, so they're just doing the 3% by what you already put in. I was curious. Since this is our sudden setup. Perfect. And we're only at 2 good handle parts, which we just bought from him. So we've got a ways to go with that. Alright. I think we're at a good stopping point. So we'll go ahead and finish Chapter 4 next time, aka tomorrow. And we'll see if I'm level 5. I don't remember when I hit level 5. I know it happens soon. I can look real quick. I know it's story-based, and I've already played through the story once, so this isn't spoiling anything for me. Okay, it is where I thought it was. It's when I make the decision for the West End, which is before the fight, which means I can take out Whitechapel and the other places before doing the big fight in Chapter 5. My thought is we'll go after the docks and Whitechapel. We'll go after Whitechapel because that's on the way. Then go after the docks, or go after the docks before doing the Pembroke, since I'll do the Pembroke as I'm leaving it after the big fight in Chapter 5. Pretty much I'm going to stock up on experience to level ourselves up for the big fight in Chapter 5. Really decimate them this time. But that'll probably be Wednesday. Because I'm thinking Tuesday we'll at least finish Chapter 4 and make the big choice in Chapter 5, since I haven't done anything in the hospital yet. Or not the hospital, the park yet. Because we have to take the park and the sewers to get to the final decision in Chapter 5. So that should be a good time. Finish Chapter 4, try to finish Chapter 5 tomorrow. And then we start wiping things out on Wednesday. The depressing state of London by the time I'm done with them. Pretty much I'll save the West End for the final chapter. I'm thinking since Lady Ashbury does make an exit, it probably won't affect me, it won't affect her if I eat Charlotte. But we'll see. As I only leave Charlotte alive. Although I can't do that because if I eat everybody else, Charlotte's gonna die too. Might as well take her experience, right? So, we've got a game plan. London has 2 days to live. Maybe 3. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and I will see you again tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern. Thanks for watching.